Alrighty, so we're gonna chat about inviting. So this is like my favorite thing to talk about because it is that point where you are asking someone to join you. Deep breath. That does not mean you are, again, like pulling anyone's leg. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this statement. It is not your decision to decide what is best for that person. It is your job to ask. And I say that because I think I said this in the previous video or another video. A lot of you that are watching this, you're watching this because I asked. What if I would have assumed that you didn't want to do this? And I did that one time. I assumed that this girl would not be interested because she looked a certain way and she was a certain way in high school. And I was like, nah, she's probably not going to do this, whatever. And I never asked her. And then one day I was like, you know what? She likes a lot of my stuff and we haven't talked in a while. I'm just going to see if she's interested. And she was, and she still is today. She's still a customer of mine today. So keep in mind that it's not your place to decide who would want to do this. It is their job to decide that, and it is your job to ask them. So a couple different ways to do that. I mentioned before that you're going to maybe be having conversations with them, forming with new people. So as you continue to be consistent on social media, you are going to have more people to create new conversations with and invite. And this is something that is like totally not like super tedious, okay? When I say invite, I'm meaning invite somebody to learn more. Because honestly, you guys, and like I'm just being totally honest here, if my coach would have been like, do you want to become a part of this challenge group where you're going to get this, and this, and it's going to be this many days, and you have to do this, I would have been like, no thanks. I would have been terrified. So the invite is really just a process for you to kind of like give a little bit more information as it's necessary. So I might say like, hey girl, I noticed you really liked my like fitness picture. I really appreciate it. I'm loving what I'm doing and I just love the support. I cannot thank you enough. A simple thank you can go a long way. I was just wondering, are you working on any goals right now? I have this accountability group coming up if you wanted to learn more. See what I did there? Learn more about it. Yeah, I love Shakeology. Would you like to learn more about it? Or thank you so much for liking my challenge group post. Are you interested in learning more? This is honestly how I go into every conversation. Same thing for coaching. If you see someone's crushing coaching or they're interested and they like to post about coaching, they're like, hey, are you interested in learning more? There is no harm in asking if someone's interested in learning about what they are already paying attention to. So by doing that, you're kind of opening the door. So from there, you're really gonna wanna get to know them a little bit more. Because what's important here, guys, again, is like a lot of what we have, which is incredible, is not going to seem like as valuable to someone if they don't see how it solves a problem for them. If they don't see how that's gonna come into their life and make things better. And that happens by really like bringing shining light on what they need to work on, which sometimes is tough, but it's going to make the experience so much more rewarding for them because they truly feel connected to what they want to work on. So for example, maybe I need to lose 30 some pounds and I say, yeah, I'm super interested, I'm really depressed, I need to lose weight. And if you told me like all the details right away, I would be really scared. I would not want to join because I probably have let myself down in the past because I already have these insecurities and this weight to lose and I don't want to fail again, right? So maybe if I said that, you could be like, well, do you mind like telling me a little bit about like what you've been through or what have you tried before that didn't really work out? What are your goals like specifically? And maybe I would say, it was just my goal to like be able to feel really good on my skin. Maybe I'm a mom and I don't feel comfortable being in pictures with my kids. I don't feel comfortable playing with them because I'm out of breath and I just feel like I have no energy. That's my problem. When someone gives you their problem or what they want to improve on, you then can present what we have as a solution. So for example, if I have no energy and I need to lose weight, I'm definitely going to be like, girl, Shakeology, Beachbody on Demand, because you're going to be able to match her with a fitness program that is like totally perfect for her, and she's gonna be able to do it from home because she has kids and she doesn't have to leave. And Shakeology is gonna be that meal that is like, you know, quick and delicious, and it's gonna give her energy without, you know, her like chugging coffees that are 6,000 calories. And yes, I say things like that. I describe things like that because it's important that you attach our products to how they can solve their problem. Same thing with the group, you know, like I'm an isolated mom, I have this weight to lose, and I failed in the past because I wasn't supported. Again, that's why it's really important to ask, what happened, like what have you struggled with? Like what are things that have held you back? And a lot of times people are gonna say, I'm not motivated, I haven't had the support. That's when you talk about the power of our challenge groups. And you don't do that by just saying it's on an app and it's this, and you can log and it's great. You do that by sharing your belief. What has a challenge group done for you? Why do you stand behind it? Why do you run them now? These are all things that come back to like creating that belief. Why do you believe Shakeology will bring her more energy? How has it brought you more energy? Why do you feel like these workouts will work for her? How have they worked for you? See my point? So remember that an invite is just inviting someone to join you on this journey. Don't overcomplicate that. Let them know that you're doing this life and you love this life, and you're just here for them when they're ready to hop on board. And don't judge anyone. Just